and welcome to Daily Dictation. This is an interactive video to help you practice your English skills. You're going to be practicing your listening skills and your writing skills. I will read 5 sentences at a high intermediate level about describing your home. You will write down each sentence to the best of your ability, making sure that your spelling and punctuation is as correct as you can make it. After you write down each sentence, I will show you the answers, and then I will explain some of the grammar and spelling tips and tricks to help you improve. Let's get started. This is the skill that's best developed if you practice every day. So there's new sentences each weekday, new topics each week, and 2 English levels offered. The instructions: you'll need a blank piece of paper and a pencil. 5 sentences will be read. Each sentence will be read 3 times and 1 more time at the end. You have to write down each sentence exactly as you hear it, and you will use your listening skills to do this. Try your best to apply the correct spelling, punctuation, and capitalization for each sentence. On the screen, you're going to see numbers 1 to 5. Each number represents a different sentence that I will read, and we're going to start with sentence number 1. Number 1. The utilities are included in the rental lease. The utilities are included in the rental lease. The utilities are included in the rental lease. Number 2. My roommate and I decided to change the decor to match the new aesthetic we both love. My roommate and I decided to change the decor to match the new aesthetic we both love. My roommate and I decided to change the decor to match the new aesthetic we both love. Number 3. Because the layout of the apartment is open, it feels spacious. Because the layout of the apartment is open, it feels spacious. Because the layout of the apartment is open, it feels spacious. Number 4. We planned some renovations for the kitchen to enhance the quaint style of our home. We planned some renovations for the kitchen to enhance the quaint style of our home. We planned some renovations for the kitchen to enhance the quaint style of our home. Number 5. The decor in the living room sets a cozy ambience. The decor in the living room sets a cozy ambience. The decor in the living room sets a cozy ambience. Now I will read each sentence one more time, starting with sentence number 1. The utilities are included in the rental lease. Number 2. My roommate and I decided to change the decor to match the new aesthetic we both love. Number 3. Because the layout of the apartment is open, it feels spacious. Number 4. We planned some renovations for the kitchen to enhance the quaint style of our home. Number 5. The decor in the living room sets a cozy ambience. So that is a list of our sentences for today. Let's get ready to check our answers. He found that it was a little bit too fast. You can listen again and adjust the playback speed to make it go slower. If you need to listen to specific sentences again, just check the description for timestamps. Now let's have a look at our answers. Number 1, the utilities are included in the rental lease. For this sentence, we have the utilities is the subject and are included. So we have are, which is our form of be, and utilities is plural, which is why we have are as this form. Included is actually an adjective here. And then we have a little bit more information. In is a preposition, and it tells us more the rental lease, which is our noun here. So in English, there are really common words that go together. We call them collocations, and included in is an example of that. Overall, most of these words should be okay. It's a relatively short sentence. Utilities is hard because there's so many I's. Typically, at least one of these I's are forgotten. So utilities is the way that this would be generally split up. Let's have a look at sentence number 2. My roommate and I decided to change the decor to match the new aesthetic we both love. So for this is all one very long sentence. It's an independent sentence, so we don't need any commas or anything like that. So we're starting with my roommate. Remember that this is one word and there's a double M in the middle because you're putting together the words room and mate. And I, so we have a shared subject as well and a conjunction here to bring these two subjects together. Decided is the verb and it's in simple past. And because we have this main verb, we're going to follow with an infinitive. And the decor is the object of the sentence. It's the thing that the action is being done to, the action of changing. And for this one, hopefully after some practice, you do get used to it. Decor, it is pronounced like decor because it has French origin and we don't put an E on the end. That is a really common error that I see because you're sounding at the word core, which in English, the word core by itself does have an E, but in this word, there's no E at the end. So remember that. To match is another infinitive that we have. And then the new aesthetic. Aesthetic is quite a tricky word for spelling because it has this AES. This AE in this order is really not common in English. So this has to be memorized. But after that, S, the word the is right in the middle, and tick at the end. For sentence 3, we're starting with a dependent clause because we have a subordinating conjunction because. So we're starting with the dependent clause because the layout of the apartment is open. And now here we see it feels spacious. It, verb, adjective. Subject, verb, adjective, just like that. We have this clause here, and that is independent. It has the complete subject, verb, kind of structure right in the middle, which shows us right before it, we should put a comma to signal that the dependent clause is finished and the independent clause is starting. And number 4, we planned some renovations for the kitchen to enhance the quaint style of our home. We is a subject. Planned is the verb. renovations is the object, and now we're having more information. So for is a preposition used to provide more context. For what, the noun. So now we are making the relationship between the noun renovations and the noun kitchen. And it's telling us even more about that by adding an infinitive to do what? To enhance. The quaint style, and then tells us even more the quaint style of what? We're using another preposition to now make it clear that there's a relationship between the noun style and the noun home. So that is a little bit of a breakdown of the structure there. For renovations, you should probably split it up like renovations or renovations, whatever way is better for you. I would probably do reno as one, ve as another, and tions as another one, renovations. To help remember that, I like to keep it reno at the beginning because that's the short form. Renos is the short form of renovations. Finally, for 5, the decor in the living room sets a cozy ambience. So the decor is our main subject, but it is telling us more about where the subject is located by using a preposition to connect the noun living room and the noun decor. Sets is a verb, and because decor is singular, then that's why we're adding the third person singular rule. Cozy ambience. So ambiance should be how you split up this word to achieve the appropriate spelling if it was too difficult and there were some issues. And in some regions, cozy is spelled like this. So depending on where you're learning English and what kind of English you're using, this could be correct as well. But where I live in Canada, we tend to use a Z for this. So that is a little bit of a breakdown for some spelling or some different grammar related to the sentence structures. These bold words are words that are at a advanced high intermediate level that is helpful for describing your home. I'm going to show you a better list of those words. So the words here are roommate, utilities, rental lease, decor, layout, aesthetic, ambience, renovations, and quaint. So for all of these words, make sure that you know how to spell them, make sure you know how to use them correctly when you're speaking and when you're writing, because this topic does come up pretty often, especially in proficiency exams. So if you do take a proficiency exam and you are able to use this vocabulary correctly, shows that you have a really, really advanced, really good range of vocabulary, so it will get you a pretty good score as long as it's used correctly. So write this down, keep it noted, and keep on practicing it. Besides that, we are all finished for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.